Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to properly cook an egg. And to start with, I have a special egg pan. It's typically an 8 to 9 inch. It is my non-stick. I only let the plastic spatulas or silicone actually on there, just because you don't really want to scratch this. As soon as this starts to get scratched, then you really need to replace it, because that non-stick coating is going to be leaching into your food. So we're going to warm our pan on a medium-low heat, give it some time to actually heat up. Then we're going to add our fat. Okay. Then we're going to crack the egg. So some people like to crack the egg on the side, some people on a flat surface. I actually prefer a flat surface. And the trick is just getting it down to one crack to where you hit it hard enough to where you can get your thumbs in there and then peel it open. So that, punch, punch, and then peel. Now with an egg, what you're trying to do is, we're going to cook this sunny side up. So we really just want to cook the white, this protein, and the fat we actually want to leave runny. And how you do that is you cook it on this low heat. So you can start to see this white, which is basically these proteins are coagulating, they're denaturing. And you can start to see it's still clear on top, so we're going to wait until it actually, this full area, you can kind of shake it a little bit and you'll see it's runny on top. But we want to cook it slowly. If we cook it too fast, then it'll kind of scramble and this yolk will be runny. And it'll also brown the bottom. Ideally, the best eggs really aren't brown on the bottom. That's typically when they're cooked too fast. And eggs are a great way, if you're going to eat animal proteins, they're a great thing that you can throw on top of leftover, throw on top of salads. Today we're going to use it on our things on toast. And so we're going to put it right on top of toast, and it makes a great breakfast and or dinner. You can just see this is slowly getting more and more white. We can shake it a little bit. You can see where it's a little bit runny still. Just give that a little bit of time. So this is sunny side up, where we can just, we'll pull this open and leave it. If you want to do a basted egg, so the white right on top of the yolk actually gets colored, you can just put in a little, like a teaspoon or two of water. It'll cause it to steam, put a lid on top of it, and that will baste it. If you want to do an over easy, that means we're actually going to flip it. You can do that with a pan flip. Once you get good, you'll shake that loose from the bottom of the pan and then be able to flip it over. And without cracking it, it takes a little bit of practice, or you can always use a spatula, get up under the air and flip it. Once you do flip it, you just want to make sure you leave it there, because typically when that yolk is going to break is when it's flipped over and you try to move it, then it shears this outer protein lining and then that yolk runs out. And really just about 15 seconds, 20 seconds for an over easy, maybe 30, 40 for an over medium, and an over hard, you're going to actually cook this yolk all the way, which I don't prefer. I really do like a runny yolk. I think it adds a nice bit of fat layer to your food and a lot of flavor. So that's definitely loose. And that's pretty good. This is perfect for me. All that white's cooked, maybe just a little bit there, but I'm not going to worry. These are good pastured eggs. And again, we have our broccoli and mushrooms on some really good whole grain toast. Just slick that egg right over there, and then just salt it. If you want a little bit of pepper. And voila, that's a nice easy meal, and especially for if you're cooking by yourself, it's something that you can whip up quick and easy. You know, on Sunday you can cook up your veggies, store them in the fridge, and then just make this into a wrap, throw this on toast, put an egg on top of it, and this is a nice quick easy way to feed yourself during the week.